Got a whole bucket of them daddies. Got them for $1 too. But hey, y'all want to splash them on the Cash App and give me a mango? I love that. You hear me? What it do? What it do? What it do? What's the bow, man? Water's water, but there's a whole lot going on under surface. Y'all know what the vibe is, man. 888, peace and prosperity. This rotation is the greatest, and every rotation after that, we gonna be all we could be and be the best we could be. Choices, chances, and changes, dedication, determination, and discipline. If it ain't adding value to you, cut it and don't add value to it. My 2 cents, you can either cash out, throw it in the wishing well, and wish me well, man. So everything I say, take it with a grain of salt. To each his own. I don't eat where you and you don't why I eat, you don't see me. So always do your research. You hear me? And if you know you don't know what to do, hit D. All the above. Like, share, comment, subscribe. You heard me? It's the V to the B to the Y to the Z. And don't forget my old ho Oasis, man. It's viable, man. Welcome to the channel. That mean you're vibing high, man. Shout out and respect to everybody that's saving their money, time, and energy. Let's get it. Let's go. Famosa. Drop your V's in the comment section if you're vibing with me, even if you feel violated. You hear me? But hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Look, though. They can't afford the binoculars. They don't got the vision. You understand what I'm saying? So they don't really want us to see what we see. They don't want to see the truth. But real eyes realize, realize. You know what I'm saying? And with that being, you know what I'm saying, in motion, the playbook that we got, I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, break it down to you why we really hate it, why you're really a threat. You hear me? When you're saving your life force essence, when you're on semen retention, celibacy, brahmacharya, why is you a threat? Why is you hated? Why, you know what I'm saying? Why you? Why us when we doing something proper? La pareza. You know what I'm saying? We utilizing the act of purity, and they don't like that. In a world that's filled with destruction, trauma, drama, there's always something major happening on the news. Why are you a threat? Why this practice isn't advertised like a McDonald's burger or the cheeseburger or the McRib or the Mac the damn, what's the name of that burger is? The sloppy Joe. I don't know the name of that damn burger, bro. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Why semen retention ain't advertised like that? You know what I'm saying? Like a Burger King commercial or something. You know what I'm saying? Like all these commercials coming on TV, all these advertisements on our YouTube videos and shit. Why semen retention ain't talked about or advertised like that? Because this lifestyle is a threat to society. It's a threat to corporations. It's a threat to capitalism. It's a threat to even this social engineering and this social programming. It's a threat to predictive programming. It's a threat to MK Ultra. It's a threat to COINTELPRO. It's a threat to brainwashing. It's a threat to anyone that say, "Oh, that's just a conspiracy." It's a threat to all government officials and everybody that paint lies and wear masks. It's a threat. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't be they can't make money off a healthy ass horse. You know what I'm saying? Big pharma, pharmaceutical, the EMTs, the paramedics, the ambulance truck. You know what I'm saying? The police popping up on the scene, putting caution tape around you. You feel me? Because you healthy as a horse, you ain't even on that scene. And you ain't getting no caution tape wrapped around you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't falling ill to these simple changes of the seasons, They always popping up with something new popping up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't get the COVID-19, you dig? Because you got this life force essence. You got this astral fluid, this this liquid that could transmute anything from sickness into health. You know what I'm saying? From poverty into wealth that dwells within this fluid that's within your sacred secreted chambers. And that's why you's a threat. That's why they hate us. That's why they hate this practice. That's why it's not well known across the world. That's why it's not recognized, especially in this Western world. You know, we don't have no bar mitzvahs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So they want to put us on a first class ticket to hell. You know what I'm saying? And I was taught, hey, if you ain't trying to go to hell, don't let nobody buy a ticket for you. You feel me? So you a threat, bro, because you're not obese and you're not sick, especially in the United States. The United States and America. You feel me? A lot of this food is sickening. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to go on that type of time, you want to get on that type of base. A lot of the food that is grown in America is used from liquid fertilizer, which means it didn't come from a proper place of a fertile land that had real minerals and vitamins and copper in the soil. So it's pumped with all these fluids. Everything getting pumped with something. Pumped the chicken. Everything getting pumped and shot up with something. And you ain't shooting up and you ain't getting shot up and you don't need no shots. That's why you use a threat because you healthy. And you like a fucking fire they can't put out, and you could become a wildfire, and you could, you know what I'm saying, you could spread, you did, and you could teach more other brothers, for the females watching. You could get other females and teach them about this practice, and let them know, hey, that orange that's on top of that rainbow flag belong at the bottom, not the top. You know what I'm saying? But everything a little bit misconstrued, hypersexualized, and you know what I'm saying, hyper satanic, and hyper gay, and you ain't participating in none of those activities. You ain't going to Coachella. You know what I'm saying? You not buying makeup. You know what I'm saying? You not out here scamming, scheming. You know what I'm saying? You not out here selling diseases and sicknesses. You not being no drug law. You not trapping. So hey, you not making the day world spin. You're not making their world spin, but yours is turning righteously. You got the hydraulic fluid. You know what I'm saying? You're not squeaking. You know what I'm saying? You ain't suffering from arthritis and osteoporosis. You healthy as a motherfucking horse. You know what I'm saying? You got a great respiratory system. Everything in the body is functioning and is healing itself as well. That's why they told you, oh yeah, you're gonna get cancer, you're gonna get prostate cancer. Yeah, your prostate may swell up and may get a little larger, but you gotta massage it and keep some motion and circulation in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting hit like you used to. You ain't busting bodies down like you used to, and you ain't getting gripped on from them Kegels. So you know you gotta not play with yourself, but you know you gotta keep your mans moving around. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you worked out and your back so and you can reach it, you gonna just let it be so. I'm gonna rub myself. Fuck you talking about, man? You know, so I'm gonna rub that shit out. I'm gonna yoke that shit out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta move that energy around, and your energy is moving around and circulating in the righteous manners. It is not circulating this fucking Gotham ass city. It's not circulating this fucking trauma and this drama and this evilness and this wicked ass energy you just feel in the air. That's why you a fucking threat, bro. That's why this practice is not well known. It's not being advertised. It's not being spoke about. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to the hospital, bro. You healthy. You're not obese. You're not sick. You know what I'm saying? You practicing longevity and self preservation. You're not getting no RX. You ain't picking up no damn prescriptions. You're not sliding in the goddamn drive through at McDonald's or at Walgreens. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey man, they're not you become less of a consumer as well. You know what I'm saying? Because the body become more pure, more whole. You understand what I'm saying? Like the body is so clean and it cleanses itself so much. Yeah, you gotta go wash your fucking ass and shit. But hey, the body is clean. If you ain't really sweating none of that shit, your body's still clean. It is keeping itself like a cat. You know what I'm saying? Pheromones, whiffing right, everything coming out the body, you know what I'm saying? The lymphatic system is moving right, everything circulating, just like your money is. And they don't like that because you got all this energy and you not washing corn hub, you're not letting them streams go up, you know what I'm saying? You're not oozing, you're not donating blood, sperm, or plasma. These niggas like we ain't making no money off him. You're not paying child support, you know what I'm saying? You're not caught up in the loop. You ain't paying for a child that ain't yours. You heard me? Like, you're not paying for her bad habits. Man, ain't no female getting over on you. Ain't no female able to manipulate you. Yeah, you a threat. You a problem. Because this world is built off manipulation and delusions and confusion and misusing and abusing. You know what I'm saying? And you moving righteously. You're not moving like the serpent. You're not going left and right. You going straight up, straight in. You know what I'm saying? They beating around the bush and shit, and that's what we burn. Fuck you talking about? That's why you become a threat. That's why they don't want you around. You see things for what they are because you definitely is enriching the spirit of discernment. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can see them in the spirit and what they have in the spirit and what they look like in the spirit and what they do in the spirit, they definitely want it hidden in the flesh. And that's why you become a threat because with a tangled web they weave as we pull strings and you can see the threads that they line up, the hidden lines, the hidden layers. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why they don't like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not checking in at nobody motherfucking hospital. You're not buying nobody cough medicine. All that shit is just collecting fucking dust on the fucking shelf. You're not buying no NyQuil. You're not buying no Red Bulls, no energy drinks. You ain't going to nobody hospital. You got a sound mind. You're not buying nobody as a counselor, as a therapist. You know what I'm saying? The system ain't making no type of money off of you. Use the powerhouse. Use the motherfucking powerhouse. And this system wants you to be sick, a handicap, a boat, to be honest, and mentally fucked up. And you got a sound mind. You know what I'm saying? You got a peace of mind. You're not participating on social media. You're not participating in these false realities. You don't need nobody validation. You don't need nobody compliments, and you definitely don't need nobody negativity. But you know what? You like the negativity if you like me because we use that and turn it into positivity. We utilize that as fuel. So, if you like me, you know what I'm saying, you don't mind. But it get icky sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Nobody really need all that, you hear me? But yeah, man, that's why use a threat. That's why this practice not talked about. That's why it's not being advertised. That's why it's not on the TV. You know what I'm saying? They built hospitals and they made situations and they sold cancer in these grocery stores. And you got a right mind and you gonna eat healthy and you gonna do the right thing. So they can't get you. They can't get you, bro. They can't, you know what I'm saying? You don't have it on your driver's license and your state ID, you heard me? You're not even a donor, you heard me? They like he not even trying to give us no organs. He ain't trying to give us nothing. This is the corporation that we living in, and they want you to become a corpse, and they make more money off you when you become a corpse than when you are alive. But while we are alive, we're gonna receive the fruits of our labor, and we're gonna receive our flowers. Can I get a motherfucking V in the comment section on that? You hear me? You know what I'm saying? They want you to receive your flowers when you're gone and shit. The fuck? I mean, shit. I'm married to the game, so shit. Somebody gonna catch these flowers while I'm here, bitch. You got me fucked up. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? You saving your money, man. You ain't gotta buy no Pampers, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta pay for no daycare, bro. You could spend all that money on you. You really leaving society behind if you doing what all men doing, real men. We didn't left society behind, bro. We not participating in none of that shit. We ain't throwing ourselves out though. We ain't throwing out, you know what I'm saying? Sticking our neck out for nobody like that no more. We done adjusted and we done moved righteously, you know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers don't like that, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of women that lived off of men. There's some men that did the same shit, but you get what I'm saying, bro? It's the government that lived off the labor of our backs, bro. But now it's time for us to fucking take the reins of this horse and guide this bitch in the direction we wanted to go in. And they don't like the direction that we going in, you know what I'm saying? We the reason why there's more vegan restaurants and stuff around here and more healthy living and more healthy eating and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The government don't like that. The society don't like that. The society is built on lies, witchcraft, deception, and trickery. You feel me? And you got the spirit of discernment to see through that shit. Or they got one that could see. They don't like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why you become a threat. That's why they see you as a threat. And you out here just minding your motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get your bread. You know what I'm saying? Take your crumbs and turn that to a loaf. Let it marinate. You know what I'm saying? Got a cake baked form. That's why they don't like that. That's why they don't like you. That's why they don't like this practice. That's why it's not advertised. That's why they see you as a motherfucking threat. You know what I'm saying? Here it is, you stepping into rounds and you getting upgrades and knowledge and information like that. It's people that gotta go to the hospital. People that gotta get physical therapy. You healing your body just by preserving your life force essence. You know what I'm saying? Working out, stretching, doing your tai chi, your yoga, you healing your own body, bro. People gotta pay for this, which you doing for free because you know what I'm saying. You paying attention to your dedication, determination, and discipline. Because if you don't pay attention, it's gonna cost you, and it ain't really costing us much because we live in this now. It's not even really a practice. This is a lifestyle. It's not even. This is our natural nature. You know what I'm saying? For those that's new to this, you know what I'm saying, lock in, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get locked out. I'd rather be the janitor with the keys, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I got the keys, the keys, the keys, the keys. You feel me? But yeah, man. You know, that's why they don't advertise this. That's why they don't like us. That's why they don't like this. You know, that's especially women, bro. You know what I'm saying? Women's superpower is manipulation, bro. Just dress it up and make it look good for you. You know what I'm saying? Lie to your ears, your face, your soul, your heart, your energy, your emotions, your intentions. Hey, I don't hate them. I ain't mad at them. You know what I'm saying? Some of them got good camouflage, and some of them rugged. Some of them don't give a fuck. You know, some gorilla pimp your ass with the fucking manipulation. But hey, it comes in many forms, many shapes, and many sizes. You know what I'm saying? That's one of women's greatest superpower is manipulation, dog. And you can see through that shit. So a lot of women gonna hate you too. You know what I'm saying? You not nobody baby daddy, dog. You ain't paying nobody child support. You ain't buying nobody diapers. You know what I'm saying? You ain't paying no woman way. She ain't, you know what I'm saying, got that baby in old ass shitty clothes and diapers, and she got fresh nails and fresh weave, and you ain't participating in that lifestyle. You're not participating in that program. These people created a lot of programs, and our program is one of the greatest programs that just alleviate, delete, and just apocalypse all of these programs that self-sabotaging because we're doing self-preservation. You know what I'm saying? Abundance over scarcity. This world is draped up in energy of scarcity when there's enough for everybody, but you know, they want to make it seem like it's not enough just to make everybody fight everybody and be losing their brains and shit. And everybody become feeble and shit out here. But you could, you know what I'm saying, get to the top of the mountain. You can see the forest beyond the trees, and they don't like that. That you can see the whole picture, the overall picture. You can zoom out. You can magnifying glass, telescope, use the binoculars. You can see shit for what it is. You got the vision. You the visionary. You the philosopher. You understand what I'm saying? They want you. This world wants you to go off its philosophy. Hmm. I don't want no apologies, but I would like some apostrophes. Yeah, send me. Hey, like, share, comment, subscribe, right? Something on the motherfucking cash app, man. Hey, we'll do a up two part two. If y'all like, just let me know in the comment section, man. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know about this jokes we had. You know what I'm saying? What y'all got to say about this? You know what I'm saying? Why y'all think semen retention is not advertised? Why it's not talked a lot? You know what I'm saying? Why some of us didn't even grow up knowing such of a thing. To be honest, a woman told me about semen retention. Ain't no man. But uh I was just doing this. I was doing this by myself, you know what I'm saying? And she told me this, but uh cause she real connected to me and shit. And she told me at the right time, but a woman told me about semen retention, bro. Ain't no man told me about that shit, bro. Real shit. Cause she really dig me, you dug. I pat me back my motherfucking shovel cause she kept my ass alive. You dig? But yeah, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Y'all just let me know why y'all think this not practiced a lot. Why it's not spoked on a lot, you know what I'm saying? Why it's not advertised a lot. You dig? And do you see this as a threat? I mean, we don't look at ourselves as being threats, but hey, the truth is a hard pill to swallow, and we take that by the bottle. You know what I'm saying? They don't even try to pull back that throttle. So you just crack them in the head with a bottle. You know what I'm saying? Try to fix their brain cells and shit. Sometimes a motherfucker gotta get hit, bust in the head. Sometimes. You know what I'm saying? A couple wires probably was loose in that motherfucker. You feel me? But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? You got your strings attached, you got things tightened up, you're eating healthy, you're moving healthy, you're thinking healthy. That means you don't need a physical doctor, a mental doctor, and you definitely don't need no spiritual doctor. Which is in this realm of reality, they don't even have spiritual doctors. I mean they do, but not at no, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, fucking hospital don't have no spiritual doctors. So when you got spiritual things going on, they're gonna try to prescribe you physical things or mental things, which will fucking throw your whole anatomy off. But if you go on this practice and you do it righteously and you keep the Most High close as you go every step, because you don't count the days, you make the days count. You know what I'm saying? Then the spiritual things that could be trickling down to the mental and physical aspect of your life can now be fluctuated, and healed and fixed through preserving your life force essence. You understand what I'm saying? Because the doctors and shit will tell you, yeah, it's good. Yeah, release that cement. Yeah, and if so, we know a couple people you could get paid for some of your cement. So yeah, go ahead and get paid, and they ain't gonna give you what your worth is. Go ahead and lay down with a woman that ain't shit, and she ain't gonna give you what your worth is. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to have a family and raise kids and shit, but you ain't gonna really see the picture you planted, you painted, because you know what I'm saying, her colors ain't strong enough. She don't respect coloring in the lines and shit. She gotta respect law. You ain't gotta make no woman submit to you. She gonna submit off your energy and your essence. Everything else, nah, you forcing it. Everything else should be forged. You understand what I'm saying? You forge this contract with yourself to do better, to better yourself, become your greatest version, to get in shape, to eat healthy. You know what I'm saying? To get away from these frivolous and these temptations and these shortcomings. Easy come, easy go. These one night stands was never great for the marathon. It took away the vitality and the vibrancy. It took away the vigorousness. You know what I'm saying? It took away the testosterone, took away the intensity of the intentions. So now that you found that out, you brought it back. You called back all your energy. And that's why they hate you. That's why you become a threat, because nobody could use you. Nobody could use your energy. You know what I'm saying? They got motherfuckers trying to walk up on you and dab you, act like they know you and shit. They trying to use your energy like they shining, like they bright. They trying to take the spotlight off you. Everybody know you got that juice, but it's a couple sour milk ass niggas mad because you know what I'm saying. It is what it is, nigga. Tough titty. Tighten up, nigga. You shouldn't have been getting bust from the back without your bra on. Soft boys. Tough titty, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like my granny used to always say, tough titty. You know what I'm saying? These niggas out here, titty out here. Shout out to Titty Boy. You know what I'm saying? They just want to hang like two chains. That's all. Not on my nutsack, nigga. Not on my watch. Ain't dick riding over here. So they come with the hate because they learn that you learn how to love yourself. But they never learned that, and they not willing to learn because that's too much. Some of that'll kill them. It'll kill them for them to come to this practice, to come to this lifestyle, for them to move righteous and remove their wicked ways and remove their shady ways, you know what I'm saying? They conniving ass, shiesty ass, scheming ass ways. It'll kill them. It'll kill them. It'll kill a lot of motherfuckers to come to the light. It'll kill a lot of motherfuckers to purify their body. It'll kill a lot of motherfuckers just to fast and detox and to talk all day with God. It'll kill them. And that's why we so alive, because they spiritually deprived. That's why this practice is not, this the only spirit they want living in you is the spirit of deprivation. And that's the devil. That's the evilness. That's the wickedness. That's the harlot. That's the Jezebel. That's the lust. And they mad because you're not looking at a woman physically. You looking at her energetically, in personality and characteristic traits, and that's it. Everything else is a bonus. because everything else changed over time, and all other things could change. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, you fall in love with a woman and and all of this, but you really felt in love with her physical features. She go get burnt up in the car and shit. She get hit in the bus and you just leave her. You don't even fuck with her no more. That's fucked up, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if that was my woman and we really locked in like that, and she get hit by a car, and she get burnt in a fire or some shit, and she look like a gummy bear or some shit, they got caught up in the car in the summertime. That's still my woman. That's still my bitch. I don't give a fuck. If her body don't work no more, that's cool. That's cool with me. I could use that energy and transmute it somewhere else, and I could stimulate her and get her right somewhere else in a whole nother manner. But some people only, you know what I'm saying? They get a hammer and they think it's only one way to swing. It's different strokes for different folks. Some motherfuckers all they doing is stroking and oozing out. They oozing, dripping all over the place. Can't see it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It takes some strength to climb that tree to know that, hey, this is a forest. It's not just a bunch of trees now. It's the forest beyond. You got to see the forest beyond the trees. You feel me? But yeah, that's why this practice is not talked about, dog. That's why it's hated on. You know what I'm saying? That's why they see us as a threat. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't get over on us. This world is all about getting over on you, bro. I ain't got time for that. If I can't get on with you, then shit, I ain't on it. We could get off the topic. You know what I'm saying? You get me off that list. If we both can't get on, you know what I'm saying? We both can't come out with positive results. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm not about to make that deal. I don't care how sweet it is, how much you oh, you don't owe me nothing? Nah, nigga. I owe you something, nigga. Shit. It ain't gonna be my soul though. Ain't gonna be my focus or my concentration or my life force or my vitality or my vigorousness. And that's what they want. You know, especially at the job. That's why they hate you at the job. They feel like you a threat at the job. The manager think you want to take his position. Nah, nigga, I just want to come in here and get my check. What the fuck I look like wanting all of this goddamn responsibility and no authority that go with it? Man, this is somebody else's last name. You got your body, boy. I'm coming in here doing what I gotta do. You feel me? And getting the fuck out the way. Manager, they scared. They trying. You got the snitch in the job, you got the bitch in the job, and you got the assholes too. And they all trying to get you fired in that bitch because you come in there and you do what you gotta do, and you can't be told nothing because you know what you gotta do, and you don't need nobody telling you shit or micromanaging you. So it's like the manager feel like, bitch, what the fuck my job here is to do? Nigga doing his job, ain't nothing else I can do but harass a nigga. You know what I'm saying? They gotta get you out the job now, bro. You know what I'm saying? They can't pimp you around and treat you like a hoe. They can't tell you what to do on the job. You're a threat. You know what to do. But these jobs ain't like that no more. At all, really though. These jobs want people that can control and comply and make jump around like this on fucking hopscotch or some shit. This ain't none of that, bitch. This is my pockets and this is my paycheck. This is not no chalk and this is not no goddamn no, we ain't playing no child's game in these motherfuckers. They be acting like children in that bitch. You feel me? That's why they see you as a threat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even the police and shit. You know what I'm saying? They like, damn, this motherfucker healthy. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas riding around in ACs and cars and shit all day. We fucking smoke they fucking ass. They try to chase us, run after us, smoke their ass. Let alone they try to get physical, beat one of their asses down. You know what I'm saying? Shit out here in this world getting softer and we getting harder. That's why this practice is not talked about. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. But my phone on 10%, so I can't go any further because I'm trying to upload some shit right now. So, hey, man, y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. Y'all let me know if y'all want a part two. And I'm pumping and I'm dumping these bitches. Everything I'm dropping straight bombs, you know what I'm saying? If not, hey, unsubscribe. But if you fucking with it, subscribe. And if you really fucking with it, hey, splash them on the Cash App. You heard me? I like mangoes and shit. I gotta get some headphones too. Give me a little tint. Gotta give me a better hoodie too. Gotta get a thicker hoodie. Some tights. Getting a little brisky out here. But you know, yeah, man, I won't be no chatty patty, man. You know what I'm saying? Just chop it up with the squad, you know what I'm saying, with the tribe, you know what I'm saying, with the La Familia. You hear me? And then I'ma see about going to plug the phone up and shit. I gotta shake the spot. I've been over here for a minute. I don't want these folks to come pull up on the nigga. So I'm gonna probably go. The sun coming out too, so I'm gonna probably go hit a little workout because that's what I need to do. And it's time to go hand wash my clothes. I would like to go bring it to the washateria so I can get it with some real nice hot water and bleed this dirt out real good and shit. But I'm gonna just do what I gotta do what I got. You know what I'm saying? Work with what I got. I just gotta go get some hand soap somewhere or some soap somewhere. Go get a little trash bag, shit like that. We're taking it easy. It's just like rain. It's still misty as fuck out here. It's beautiful. It's like some gorilla in the mist type shit. But y'all have a beautiful rotation, man. Y'all take care, man. Thank y'all for coming this far in the video. And also respect if you taking care of your life force essence and you respecting God's way. You know what I'm saying? God's will. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I'ma fuck with y'all. Oasis.